Hello guys, and today I'm going to be playing a new series. This game I'll probably have, I'll bet you, that I will have at least like 50 videos on this. Terraria is my all-time favorite tablet game. I must have played this so much, and I don't want to talk about it too much. I just want to get in and start playing. So first we're going to make our character, and I don't want to spend too long on this. But I'm going to make him look like me. So, I am so pale, like, you don't even know. So, there's that. No. That's good, but I like this one. I always use this one. And no way. That looks very weird, and so does that. And right now, my hair has, like, a little thing, like, going up. That's good. That's good. Okay. Hair color. Where's the reds? Just, like, give me all of the reds. No, a bit lighter, like light red. Like, oh, I know what to do. Okay, get this dark red, and where's the white? No. It only lets you have, like, different shades of red. There. That's perfect. I have blue eyes. Red hair and blue eyes is like, you are so rare, and I'm like a magical unicorn. Because I have red hair and blue eyes. Like a beast. And everything else is basically good, except I want orange shoes. I think they look good there. And my name is going to be Dr. Box. Just Dr. Box. Okay? I have a dentist. Okay, now I have to create a world. And it's going to be, normal world and expanded world. I've never played expanded world, but my guesses are that it's way larger. Probably going to be harder to get down to the underworld. I'm calling it that. And if you quote me on it, I will be mad at you. And I don't know if any of my friends watch it, it's going to be like, oh, you didn't say, but I'm not saying it. I'm saying underworld. Other name for that will not be mentioned because I am having a clean PG worth, or even G worth if we're lucky, YouTube channel. So the world name shall be Plippy Only. So, yeah. So now there's all this loading process. So I will be back when it's done. Okay, so we're back, and it says we can dig, fight, explore more expansive world over 2.5 times the size of what has been available thus far for mobile Terrarians. This update is literally bursting at the seams with the inclusion of expanded worlds. If your device has less than 1 gigabyte of memory, you may experience performance issues if you create an expanded world. The option to create expanded worlds is not available on devices with less than 512 megabytes. So now we can get started. So we start with a sword, a pickaxe, and an axe. So basically what we're going to be doing is mining a bunch of wood, first of all. And so the first thing you're going to do is, this is basically a bit like Minecraft, except there's so much more that you can do, and that's why I love it more. So I'm getting a workbench. And then we're going to have to eventually build our first house, but I don't want to take too long doing it. And then you have this hotbar. You can change it to 10 if you go into options, inventory bar 10. And so now I always do that. So yeah, so I'm going to start building my house. It's going to be under here. And then there's the guide up there. He helps you, but I will definitely not need any help. So yeah, so now I can start crafting a bunch of things. So there's a fishing pole, and fish, we'll get that later, and then we can craft wood, which just obviously takes wood. And then, yeah, so what we're going to want to do first is, I could build a house, but I'm probably not going to as of now. Like, the NPCs aren't, like, very important, but I will get a fishing pole, and also I'm going to start saving up for the armor because we don't want to be too bad in the night, and then don't want to be our shuriken, so let's just use this. And so now I'm going to mine some a little bit of wood, so I will be right back. So there, I mined down a few trees, and now we probably have enough wood to be able to craft our first set of armor, which is obviously wood. And now there's one thing you're definitely going to want to know about this. If your armor is completely all the same, like if we have all wood, it gives us a bonus. So yeah, and then you have to equip it in here. Equipment is what you see, and then vanity is, equipment is what gives you defense. And then see, it says set bonus 1 defense, so I have 4 defense in total. And then vanity is what people see. So like, let's say you had like solar armor is in the PC version. Let's say you had Spectre armor, but you wanted people to think you suck and just go for you, to just murder you out first, like in multiplayer mode. Then you could just wear wood armor and vanity, and then take out your like Terra blade, which is the most almost. Actually, it's not my favorite weapon, but it's one of my favorite weapons. My favorite weapon is definitely the Inferno blade. With all Spectre armor, because you basically just like explode stuff and heal at the same time. So there, I have enough wood. I'm gonna go out and try to get some copper so I can start upgrading my tools. So I will get this patch right here, and yeah, this is obviously how you mine. This is actually easier. It's easier to mine in this mode than in the PC mode, because you have to like move the mouse in the PC mode. It gets really annoying. This is a lot easier. So anyways, I'm gonna get this copper, and I don't think you guys want to see all this copper, but you know, I'll just like show you. I don't want to cut out too much. I don't want you to miss anything important. But yeah, so anyways, there's a full day-night cycle. So nighttime is when the monsters appear, obviously. And if you're not sheltered, you have to fight them off. I would suggest fighting them off. And don't stay stuck to where that guide is. He's not going to help you too much. Try to go out in the land, find these little pots that can give you help along the way. Probably not too much, but enough. And then, so yeah, that'll be pretty important. Also, if you didn't see in the beginning, trees fall down if you just cut, so bottom. Anyways, so I am going to probably be rushing a little bit, but so there's that dungeon. That's actually something you really need to find. And so, yeah, the dungeon is at night. You can spawn this boss. Yes, they're bosses. Called Skeletron. And he gives you, so angry climbing guards are a material. They're equipable. Material means you can craft something out of them, and then equipable means that you can equip them as a thing, which I'll show you right now. And we're going to want to loot all of this stuff because it's going to be very useful. And we need to put the useless stuff out of our inventory. Let me get organized. Give me a sec. Okay, there we are. Here's my hotbar, and yeah, the lighted stuff is my hotbar. And so here, what I'm going to show you is angry climbing gauze. So you equip them in your accessories, and so they're material, which means you can eventually craft them into something else. I'll show you that eventually. And then they're equipable, allowed the ability to slide down walls, which is more useful than I think, and improved ability if combined with shoe spikes. It's actually quite good if you get the improved ability. And then also, I want this chest, so I am taking it. There. You should probably take the chests because they, storage space is very limited. What is this? It says you can tap it. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. What happens? I don't know if anything happened. Also, if you try going down there, you get a bunch of loot, except if you go down there before you've defeated Skeletron, these dungeon guardian people will appear, and they will try to murder you, and they deal a lot of damage, like one hit kill. So you definitely want to be aware of that. Don't try going down there if you have tons of gold on you, because you only lose your gold in, oh yeah, there's my sliding down wall ability, so I won't really get damaged by anything. And then there's that huge tree. So apparently that's where our dungeon is. And then past here is this other way will be either corruption or crimson. They're amazing things you can get from these orbs in that place. The corruption, and it's like corruption is all purpley, and then crimson is all ready. So yeah, and then here's a more effective way to build. So anyways. And then, so you can destroy these little orb thingies. Things will appear. If you destroy enough of the purple orbs, there's this huge worm that will appear, and if you destroy enough of the red hearts, then this huge, oh yeah, the brain will appear. They call him the brain of Cthulhu. And then the worm is called the Destroyer of Worlds, or the Eater of Worlds. I can't remember which. But anyways, so there's my guide. You can tap on him. He'll give you advice. Greeting, Dr. Boss. Is there something I can help you with? And then help. I'm pretty sure it costs money now. Once each year, Astara's lover returns to the physical plane seeking revenge. Astara's lover? Okay. That's nice. There's been like a bunch of updates since the last time I've played this. So, umbrella you can hold and you'll fall slow. And then silver coins if you want money. And then recall potion teleports you back home. There's also something that can do that permanently. It's called a magic mirror. It can teleport you back to your spawning point or where your house is, I think. Oh, there's one of those little orbs down there. You see the purple glow? I'm going to mine down here. Okay. This will not be exciting, so yep. Okay, bad news, guys. It wasn't actually one of those. It's this thing, and you can destroy it with this one hammer that you get by defeating this one boss, which will change it to hard mode. And what that means is all these new enemies will appear, and yeah, and so it's nighttime, and we want to get home, so I'm going to use one of my new recall potions that I just got, which teleports me back home. Ta-da! I am so magical. So now it's nighttime, and so you can expect zombies to appear. Yeah, I have time. So I will wait until I see a first. Actually, no. Torch. Whee! I'm gonna explore down there. And I'm sorry for killing the squirrels. If you don't like killing wildlife, I'm sorry. I will accidentally do it. I don't like it either. So, yeah, these give me +1 melee speed. I'm not going to equip them because, yeah, and then we get some more iron bars, ropes, and some grenade. And I'm also taking a chest. I think I forgot to take one chest. Remind me if I did. Anyways, I'm stuck down here, so I will build my way back up with these dirt blocks. So building is very easy. You just tap and hold, and the guide fell down. Eventually, what you can do is you can mine really far up. I mean, build really far up, and then find these floating islands with free loot. Which is, oh crap! There's my first zombie, and there's also a demon eye. So my sword really sucks. I will make a new one. Don't worry. But so yeah, when you kill them, they give you coins and a falling star. Those can make really good arrows if you have a bow, which I don't, which sucks. Probably will get murdered. Wait, I need to craft a few things. So workbench, I'm gonna craft, and then I'm also going to craft. I'm gonna place the workbench up here. Now I'm gonna see what this things I can craft. Okay, wait. Can I craft? What does it take to craft iron armor again? I'm gonna have to remember all this. Oh yeah, you have to have the iron anvil, and I have 5 iron bars, so I shall craft that, and now I shall place it right here, where the zombie cannot get me. Please. Okay. Fighting off a demon eye and a zombie at the same time. In Terraria, like, you can like officially say, I rode a unicorn while fighting a werewolf with a sword that shoots out other swords. It's probably one of the most extravagant things I have done. Hey, here we go. We've got all these. How many iron bars do we have? We have 3. So we cannot craft anything except for an empty bucket with our iron bars, but we are going to save up eventually for an iron broadsword, which is way better than an iron short sword. Definitely worth the iron. And then eventually we'll get the iron helmets and stuff. So basically, this is our first day of Terraria. Only being 15 minutes, I want to keep it in. And then also when you kill monsters, you get hearts. And touching this button up here can give you, oh yeah, health. So yeah, so basically this is a little glimpse of Terraria, and I'd like to share it with you, and we're going to probably do a very long series on this, considering that I don't have subscription on YouTube, and I'm going to leave. Goodbye. Wait, no. Dr. Plippy McBox. Goodbye.